If I told you how I feel, would you listen? Anyway, we back in the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting up there in a second, so I may not even be speaking English in a second, bro. But anyway, 5 most disturbing stealth camping encounters caught. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but let's get straight into the video.
YouTube is a channel run by 30-year-old Ian who's been posting on the platform for the better part of a decade. His content covers everything from day in the life work vlogs to different adventures after hours. And while most of it is nothing more than fun, one particular encounter left him shaken to his core.
What?
On January 18th, 2024, Ian posted a video going over the disturbing experience he had while stealth camping in a McDonald's parking lot in Palm Springs, California.
What? Why are you camping in front of McDonald's? Just say you want the food, bro. You don't gotta be like, oh, I'm camping. Bro, just say you want the food, gang. Why are you camping like that in there?
Experience he had while stealth camping in a McDonald's parking lot in Palm Springs, California.
Why the fuck are you in Walmart, in goddamn McDonald's camping? Twin, you live like right there. Just go back home, bro. The fuck you gotta camp outside the Mac? Like, what about that gets you horny, gang? Like, what the fuck?
Stealth camping, for those who don't know, is when someone spends the night in a vehicle or tent in an area not officially designated for camping, usually while trying to avoid detection. It's often done out of necessity, curiosity, or...
Yeah, exactly. If you got police on you, or if like a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying? Police shit, yeah. Criminal, you know what I'm saying? Police shit, yeah. What the fuck you do that shit for fun?
Simply for the thrill of it. And while it can be harmless...
What thrill is there in camping, you know, in the goddamn Walmart parking lot, bro? The fucking police gonna come and kick you out?
It also means the camper is completely exposed and vulnerable to whatever or whoever might be lurking nearby. This is exactly what happened with Ian on the 16th of January 2024. He'd been stealth camping for quite some time by that point, and had spent nights in much harsher conditions, like during heavy rain or in a sandstorm. So, staying overnight in a McDonald's parking lot seemed like nothing to him. Unfortunately, he couldn't have been more wrong. After setting everything up, he went to lie down in the back of his car. But just as he was about to fall asleep, he was interrupted by the sound of someone repeatedly trying to open his car's door. He immediately got up to see who it was, and this is what he came across.
Oh, shit. Bitch, I had up that shit already.
What's up?
The fuck your problem?
What's up, man? What's going on? What are you doing?
There was a man standing outside the passenger door.
Bro, gang, walk outside and beat his ass, bro. What the fuck is with white people, gang? Y'all don't fight for nothing, gang. Walk outside and beat his ass. I mean, like, if you have a gun, walk outside and shoot his ass. Like, what the fuck? Roll down the... your window is probably tinted, so just... Bow. All you gotta do.
The encounter even more unsettling was that the man never said a word, even as Ian repeatedly called out to him, trying to get some kind of explanation for what he was doing.
Meth, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He can't hear. Open the door, gang. Beat his ass.
What's up?
What the fuck was that? Why have we just throw that door down?
Ain't weird, bro.
Despite his panic, however, he made the wise decision to stay locked within his car and quickly drive to a more hidden spot in the lot.
He probably wanted a friend, bro. He probably wanted a friend. He just saw your ass sleeping in there, and he was like, I want to go sleep with bro.
Because just a few minutes later, Ian spotted the same man walking around the parking lot, possibly trying to locate his...
Twin Zesty's fault. What the hell that was?
Just a few minutes later, Ian spotted the same...
Bro got his ass tooted out, walking
around the parking lot, possibly trying to locate his car.
He looked like a chicken, bro.
Fearing for his safety, he drove to a completely different location and managed to sleep through the rest of the night without any incident. Still, the question remained, who was this man and what exactly was he trying to do? Ian never made a follow-up or shared any more info regarding the encounter in the video's description, so we can only speculate on what happened that night. Now, it's entirely possible that he was just a harmless, mentally ill person who wasn't fully conscious of what he was doing.
Bro.
This could explain why he didn't answer when Ian called out to him and just calmly walked away without a word. However, a far more likely explanation is that the act of trying to break...
Bro, why y'all dick riding something, bro? He probably just needed a friend or some shit. Ain't that serious, gang? Up the blick he done. Go and turn yourself into
February 11th, 2024, stealth camping...
If I ever shoot anybody, I'm for like... Oh shit, no, I can't do that because if I shot someone, then I could have just I don't know.
Brendan Explorers posted a video of him spending a night in the small village of Jaywick, England. The thing about Jaywick, however, is that it's been named as the most deprived town in all of England. The combination of high unemployment and poor living conditions has pushed many of its residents toward a life of crime.
That is the UK
Brendan,
trenches.
however, wanted to see the village first.
Wait, bro, this is some Louisiana shit, gang. That crib is some Baton Rouge shit, bro. Ain't no way they gonna take our style, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is like, bro, average 8th Street on fucking in Baton Rouge, gang, in any Louisiana. That's how it is. Shit, my old crib was like this too.
Whether it was true.
My old crib, it was like this
Brendan,
one.
however,
but just without the fucking balcony and this shit, a little bit of that. But it was
wanted
like
to see the village firsthand to decide whether it was truly as bad as the media made it out to be. His first impressions of the place were quite good, with him admiring the natural landscape surrounding the village. What he didn't realize at the time was that this lighthearted escape to the countryside would soon spiral into complete disaster. It began with him driving through the town and searching for a discreet spot to park his van so he could settle in before it got dark. He eventually found a parking lot that looked promising and decided to make it his home for the night. But it didn't take long for him to start noticing a series of red flags in the area, like people riding around with gangster rap blaring from a speaker. And a group of street...
gang, I think you're in the trenches, bro. Real shit. High unemployment, poverty. Torn, I think you're in the trenches, gang.
Racers speeding
down. I mean, it is England, though, so, like, I don't know.
Right in front of the parking
lot.
Nah,
England do got trenches. Yeah.
As the evening approached, he was also left alone in the parking lot, making him a prime target for any...
This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, man. Stealth camping. Like he looks like a stealth camper, gang. You look like... How do you look like one? You look like one, bro. Why, like, bro, how you get horny to stealth camping? I mean, stealth camping and fucking? Yeah, that's valid, but this shit...
Robber. So, after thinking about it for a few minutes, he thought it would be
You could have done that bitch in, like... Okay, I mean, London is... Okay,
and find a more secluded spot for camping. Yeah. He eventually went down a dirt trail and parked in the middle of nowhere without
Wow, good, smart idea, gang. Like, what the... He was so scared of going in the trenches, he went in the trenches first.
Houses or major roads nearby. This turned out to be the worst decision Brendan could have made in that situation. Because at around 2:30 a.m., about 4 hours after he went to sleep, he was woken up by the sound of someone walking around his van.
Twin, you in the forest, bro. What the fuck do you expect, gang? You in a forest in a bad... Why do you think that ain't nothing gonna happen to you? What type of princess mentality is this shit, gang? Y'all don't think nothing can happen to y'all?
I think someone's outside the van.
Dude, shut up. Motherfucker, turn on his phone. He wanna check Instagram for her, bro. 2:30. So
this
he gonna
person
break
then
that.
Tried to open the van's sliding door. But before Brendan even had a chance to fully understand his predicament, this
broke the glass. Hey! Yeah, he broke the glass, dickhead. Oh, what the hell type of devil fucking face is that? Hola, mommy.
Whoever this person was shattered the passenger side window before running away once Brendan started shouting. In the video's description, Brendan speculated
I'm sorry, gang. This is completely your fault, gang. If you died, it would not be that boy's fault. It would be yours. Cause what the fuck are you doing, gang? Stealth camping? Bro, fucking stealth camping in your bed, gang. Just grab your dick in your hand.
Trying to steal the mini refrigerator he had on the passenger seat. While this might not be entirely accurate, there's still some truth behind it. Judging by the fact that the intruder fled the moment they heard Brendan, it's likely they were simply looking to steal something, nothing more. As for how they managed to find his van in the middle of nowhere, it's entirely possible that they stalked him from when he was in town. However, given these circumstances, the situation could have turned out a lot worse. As one comment under the video pointed out, when you said you had found the perfect quiet spot after driving away from town down a quiet pitch-black lane in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around for miles, at that point I was absolutely terrified. How on earth you managed to go to sleep to begin with amazes me. A few blokes with their hoods pulled down and armed, and you wouldn't have stood a chance. While nothing truly tragic occurred, the experience was terrifying enough to rile Brendan. Instead of staying the night, he drove through the darkness until daybreak just to make it back home, which was ultimately the right call. He's still making stealth camping videos, but now he's far more cautious about where he parks, especially when it comes to remote or isolated
I'm sorry,
spots.
bro. Over that shit, like that shit traumatized you, gang. What the fuck, gang? You was nothing, anything in your life, gang. A motherfucker would leave on your fucking door trying to open that bitch, and you're like, hey, and you change the whole content, bro. What the fuck? Man, this shit, oh my god, bro.
In March of 2025, a camping YouTuber named Daniel Mark Brown planned a stealth camping trip in the woodlands surrounding Oswestry, England. His plan was simple: travel alongside one of the many hiking trails in the area, and then go off-trail to find a good stealth spot.
If I go hiking, I bring my gun, and 3.5, and backwoods, and the lighter, and the phone, and the geek bar, and what else? Yeah, I'm good.
And this worked better than he expected, finding the perfectly hidden camping area in no time. After setting down his supplies, Daniel went to the nearest...
I've tried it before, gang. Like, cooking while out camping is basically gas or fuck, I ain't gonna lie. Camping is cool, but it's just like... Nah, hell no. I don't like camping, to be honest. All the fucking mosquito shit, I'd rather be in my room or some shit, gang. I'm not good with it. Like camping, why the fuck you wanna go camping, gang? Like, go to the fucking to the spot, meet up with your friends. I don't want to go fucking camp
by river to cook a meal
doing
before
that
heading
shit?
back to the spot he'd found
Bitch, I would fucking order DoorDash and not get that shit. The fuck?
earlier. By the time he came back, it was already starting to get dark, and the trail was starting to empty out, giving Daniel the peace of mind to wind down and call it a night. However, what happened next made him realize the true danger he was in. After laying out his sleeping bag, settling down, and finally falling asleep, 90 minutes had passed when he was suddenly jolted awake.
100% being spotted. Right, I'm trying to keep calm and keeping calm. I'm almost too scared to breathe here. I think a dog or something just came in.
Daniel was woken up by the cracking of branches, followed by the light from a flashlight. He eventually found the courage to unzip his sleeping bag to see who was out there.
Bro, imagine you got a dog, right? And I'm in my forest, so with my little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and my dog right there. And I just see a sleeping bed that's wrapped up, it looks like a dead body. I'm holding my shit like this. Flashlight, Glock, right? I tell my dog, go over there and grab it, right? Now I go up there, and it's just a fat ass, dead, Discord, mart ass motherfucker talking about some stealth camping. Gets me horny. How about you? Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is this weird ass shit, gang? Y'all don't get nothing. No girls, nothing. Swing.
Oh, that's right. They're looking straight at me.
You're talking, they can hear you.
By this point, he couldn't think of anything else to do but call out to the person who was now aiming the flashlight at him. But instead of getting a reply of any kind, the person just turned around and disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again.
Yeah, his ass was probably scared. Like, he just said, oh, that's a dead body. Hey, help me. Like, what the fuck? I would be scared too. Man. He's probably fucking terrified again. You should probably scare the piss out of him.
They haven't been about. I haven't seen a single light now.
Like, bro, why are you here? This is so scary, gang. Ain't you scared of the demons and the fucking werewolf and fucking... Like, are you not scared of that
10
shit?
minutes. I don't even
Hey,
know.
I could... Hell no, I'm not
I've
doing
been
that.
just trying
Fuck
to
that.
keep as calm as possible. But when they walked off and the light went out, I don't even know which direction they were. But somewhere in that
Damn,
direction.
maybe when you're pointing it, you need
I forget it. Let's just go.
reverse the camera footage.
This experience startled him enough to quickly pack his stuff and
talking
hightail
shit,
out of the
bro.
wooded area. However, if the person with the flashlight
Would
had
you
malicious intent,
listen?
leaving the campsite wasn't going to be an easy task.
Bro, got a ski man. If you don't
The
take
way
this
they
little ski
refused to
mask off,
respond
bro.
to Daniel's hello
Man, your
was
ass
unsettling
different.
enough. But how they silently turned off their light and disappeared into the woods suggested they might have been hiding, waiting to ambush him to rob him, or possibly
Alright,
worse.
chill out, gang. He was just a camper that was just looking for some shit or just looking around. Jesus Christ.
Ellie
I'll
and
be
Graham are an
choking
elderly
him,
duo from the UK who travel around the country in their camper van while vlogging about their adventures on YouTube. In November of 2022, they were on one of their trips when they had to urgently travel back home due to an emergency. However, they were too far away to make it back in one day. After searching online, they found a stealth camping spot.
Wait,
They were
why the fuck is he driving on the opposite side of the road, bro? Your ass should be driving this there. Like, why? Why is it flipped?
too far away to make it back in one
Like,
day.
y'all so weird.
After searching
If I ever drive anybody and they drive on the left side of the road, yeah, I'm
online, they found a stealth camping
them at that
spot
point,
on the
bro.
outskirts of a town called
I'll beat their ass
Altria.
in the fucking car.
It was a fairly small car park, but the couple was in a hurry, so they didn't have any other choice but to camp there for the night, hoping to get back on the road the next morning. What they didn't expect, however, was that this would spiral into the most terrifying experience of their entire camping journey. By the time they got to this location, it was already dark out. They parked their van and settled in for the night, going to sleep at around 11 p.m. But then at 1 a.m., both of them woke up to the sound of loud music blaring from a car. However, the music stopped soon after, so they brushed it off and began settling back into their bed. That's when they both heard a disturbing
Can
bang
y'all play
coming
young
from their
boy?
own van. It was loud enough that they thought a tree had fallen onto their van. They quickly rushed outside to see what had happened, and this was the shocking sight they came across.
Just can't believe it. We've just been woken up with a loud bang, and you dropped something on the floor there. Was that glass? 2 bricks. And someone's just smashed Merlin's windows. So
Nah, that's
not
crazy
again,
fuck,
this is a
bro.
place to
I've done that one
stop.
time before.
They smashed the windscreen, but Graham's hoping he can drive with that.
I mean, what the fuck, y'all?
Please,
I mean, like, I feel bad because basically y'all are old, and I just forgot because I'm a little like zooted right now. But it's like, bro, like go home, bro. Just go home, bro. Like I don't want nothing happening to basically Granny and Papa. Yeah, I don't want nothing happen to y'all, bro. Just
Nowhere.
Mama and Papa gotta go
Broken
home, bro.
window and a cracked windscreen.
Like, it's just some
Rick
stupid ass
absolutely
kid, bro.
terrified. It's also possible the logical impact on Ellie and Graham, who are now absolutely terrified. It's
I swear to God, bro. Wow, bro. Alright, I swear I'm not racist and shit, but I swear white people, they be getting traumatized over anything, eh? Anything will traumatize y'all, bro. Like, I've dealt with worse than that, and I don't even say I'm traumatized. Ain't shit about me traumatized.
the
I'm
van had a
perfectly
massive
fine.
dent behind the sliding
A
door.
little off, but
More troubling than the physical damage to the van was the psychological impact on Ellie and Graham, who are now absolutely terrified. It's also possible that this could
I'm
have
so sorry you old, but like, hey, that psychologically traumatized you. I mean, he is old though. Honestly, I understand that. I'm not talking about. I'm not really talking to like a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old. I'm talking to like an 80-year-old again. So yeah, of course when you're old and shit, but like, if you like 16-year-olds talking about something, I got traumatized because motherfuckers like
been
come
a
on,
trap
bro.
designed to lure them out of the safety of their
Shoot them
locked
out of there,
van.
bro.
However, even after hours had passed, no one approached the couple, attempted a break-in, or made any kind of move toward them. But instead of bringing comfort, this only made the two even more unsettled. They were just attacked with multiple bricks, yet they had no idea who did it and why. After talking to the family
These are
from
some
another
kids,
camper
bro.
van that was parked nearby, they learned that the attacker came in a car, as the other family heard tire screeches after the attack. Ellie and Graham also figured that this was a group effort, because
Is this how y'all do drive-bys in UK, gang? Yo, so you got a driver and you got the shooter, but he got bricks. Is that how y'all murk y'all ops? Just break them down or dick them out? What y'all doing?
despite the multiple bricks, there
Like,
was only-
alright, so is it just like y'all can't do a drive-by because it ain't no like, it ain't no like window roll down, it ain't nothing like that. You gotta really hop out and basically. So what you gonna do if your ops are like 7'9", fucking built as shit, bulletproof, fucking knife vest, and they got like 2 knives in this shit? What the fuck you gonna do? They probably know MMA too. You fucked. I mean, if you run out with 10 people, y'all all gonna die.
one collision sound. In other words, there were at least 3 suspects who threw bricks at the same time. Why would anyone attack an elderly couple out of nowhere and then leave without gaining anything from it? Maybe they just wanted to scare off campers for whatever reason. But if that were the case, why was the other van spared completely? Unfortunately, there's really no clues to help answer these questions. No faces were seen, no voices were heard.
I feel bad, bro. I'm sorry. I'll take back whatever I said. I feel bad now, okay, bro. He is old, bro. That's what it is. He's old, bro. Like, I feel bad for saying that how that shit traumatizing. Anything can be traumatizing. So, like, It also kind of depends how you grew up and shit. Like, if you grew up, like, extremely good, like, perfect everything, then, bro, listen, that's perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, like, things over time, it may affect you differently, but, like, I feel bad for what I said. I tell you about what I said, Pops. I'm good.
Yeah, and no clear motive ever emerged, leaving the entire incident a complete mystery. And while Ellie and Graham were too scared to ever go stealth camping again after this incident, it seems by now they've sensed me.
I'm glad y'all changed paths, because that was very, very idiotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, come and do that shit in Baton Rouge. Come to French Quarter in New Orleans and try this shit for him, and now your ass gonna
A complete recovery and are back on the road again. On the 15th of July 2022, YouTuber The Abandoned Camper uploaded a video of her stealth camping in an abandoned cemetery.
Oh my god. Like, bro, you just asking for it, bro. Please, devil, come and fuck me. Like, you just asking for this point. And when it happens, what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you go to a grave. Like, of course the demon gonna piss you off, and he may come and fucking, like, kill you or some shit. Like that. What the fuck? You went to a gravesite. Went to a gravesite in the middle of the night. The middle of the night. Why, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a demon. You can't beat up a demon. You cannot arrest a demon. It's a fucking demon, right? So she could go to any hood and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like it would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up for them doing that to her, cause like, you know what I'm saying? She's just a girl and shit. But like, twin, you go to a fucking gravesite. They gonna fucking cut your throat or some shit, and there won't be no sort of like murder suspect anything, cause it was a fucking demon. Like, you just wake up with like a whole ass like shit in your fucking, like, come on,
in the
man.
1800s. Things started off quite normal as she found a clearing hidden in the thick foliage and began unpacking her camping gear. After setting up camp, she decided to explore the cemetery to pass the time until nightfall. And that's when things started to take a strange turn.
I'm bored. I ain't gonna lie.